2023 Porsche Taycan Turbo S Sport Turismo review on Autobahn. Looking for the ultimate ride? It's possible that the Porsche is the solution you've been waiting for all along. Get ready for the ultimate adrenaline rush as we take the 2023 Porsche Taycan Turbo S Sport Turismo for a spin on the Autobahn. This luxurious electric vehicle is the perfect combination of style and speed, and here at EVNN, we're giving you an in-depth review of everything we know so far. Also, click the subscribe button and make sure your alerts are turned on if you want to keep up with the latest updates on electric cars. The station wagon is not the most popular body style in the United States, but the Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo and the Porsche Taycan Sport Turismo demonstrate that popularity is not everything. These are the long roof station wagon variants of the luxurious electric Taycan sedan. In comparison to their more conventional sibling, these wagons feature a larger back seat as well as more baggage room. Nevertheless, in contrast to the sedan, the only available powertrain for the wagon is a dual-motor all-wheel drive system. The EPA estimates that the maximum distance it can be driven is 235 miles. The standard model of the Cross Turismo has 469 horsepower, while the Cross Turismo Turbo S has 750 horses. There's also a Sport Turismo GTS with 590 horsepower that lacks the body cladding and increased SUV-inspired ride height of the Cross Turismo. All of these wagons offer a comfortable ride because of the high quality of their cabins, but the Cross Turismo's higher ground clearance may make it simpler for some passengers to get in and out of the back seat. However, the Cross and Sport Turismo models of the Taycan have a range that is lower than that of the standard Taycan. In 2023, as well as in all model years before that, Porsche will upgrade the Taycan Cross and Sport Turismos with an update to the battery and charging algorithm. This update will assist in boosting the driving range of the vehicles as well as the charging speed. According to Porsche, the Taycan will now be able to preheat its batteries to a higher temperature. As a consequence of this, the vehicle will be able to reach its maximum 270 kilowatt-hour charge while at a higher state of charge. The infotainment display has also been updated and now features a user interface that is more colorful, faster, and wirelessly compatible with Android Auto. The output of charging stations can also be used as a filter by the system, allowing it to locate charging stations. Variable light control was previously only available on the Sport Turismo GTS model of the Porsche Taycan, but it is now available as an option with any Taycan that has a panoramic glass roof. This feature gives the driver the ability to electronically toggle the roof between a clear and opaque state. Aero wheels with a painted finish in the 19-inch size have been taken from the market. The Cross Turismo starts at $101,900, which is only marginally higher than the sedan. Having said that, we would advise going with the Cross Turismo 4S model, which is equipped with a power plant that generates 562 horsepower. All-wheel drive and an air suspension that can be adjusted come standard with this model, as is the case with all other variants. This summer, the long roof Taycan will be available for purchase, and purchasers will receive a complimentary membership to Electrify America for a period of 3 years. In addition, we strongly suggest that you make use of the Porsche Experience Center, even if it will cost you some additional money. The Taycan Cross Turismo is powered solely by electric motors, and it shares a chassis and some other components with the Taycan sedan variant. All-wheel drive is the only option for the wagon, which is available for purchase. The power comes from a pair of electric motors, and its combined output can be anywhere from 469 to 750 horsepower, depending on the degree of the trim package. The Taycan is the first electric vehicle to offer a 2-speed transmission mounted on the back axle, making it one of the most intriguing aspects of the vehicle. That helped the Taycan Turbo S accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds during our tests, making it one of the quickest cars we've ever evaluated. The 4S variant with 562 horsepower was able to accelerate to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. In addition to this, unlike other electric vehicles, the Taycan maintains a constant level of performance regardless of the amount of charge remaining in its battery. The 469 horsepower Taycan Cross Turismo 4 impressed us with its swift acceleration, nimble handling, and comforting brakes during our initial drive of the vehicle. In 2023, the Taycan wagon will have a longer range than it did previously. The range of the Taycan 4 Cross Turismo is the greatest, with an EPA estimated 235 miles. This is a gain of 20 miles over the previous year. According to the estimates provided by the EPA, the Taycan GTS and the Turbo Cross Turismo both have a range of 233 miles. To no one's surprise, the most potent version of the Taycan wagon, the Turbo S Cross Turismo, also has the shortest range, with an EPA estimated maximum of 222 miles. We put both the more powerful Turbo S sedan and the less powerful 4S variant through their paces on our highway route at 75 miles per hour and discovered that the Porsche EVs were more efficient in the real world than their government ratings imply they should be. Because the Cross Turismo will share the same 800-volt architecture as the sedan, we anticipate that the wagon will have a comparable, if somewhat shorter, all-electric range and the capability to charge its battery from 5 to 80% in as little as 22.5 minutes. The Taycan Cross Turismo gets a rating for its MPGe, which is marginally inferior to that of the Taycan sedan. The EPA estimates that both the base Taycan 4 Cross Turismo and the GTS Sport Turismo will get 80 MPGe. The EPA estimates that the most powerful version of the Taycan station wagon, the Turbo S Cross Turismo, achieves 75 MPGe. Once we have one that we can test on our fuel economy route at 75 miles per hour, which is part of our rigorous testing regimen, we'll be able to determine its MPGe in real-world driving conditions. Visit the website of the EPA for further details regarding the Taycan Cross Turismo's efficiency when it comes to fuel consumption. There are certain nods to Porsche's heritage as a manufacturer of sports cars within the cabin of its electric sedan, such as a start button located to the left side of the steering wheel. Nevertheless, there is also a multitude of contemporary high-tech components, such as a digital gauge cluster. The Taycan Cross Turismo comes with an exhaustive variety of customization options and a comprehensive roster of upscale conveniences and comforts. The wagon, just like the sedan, is available with either the standard configuration of 4 seats or an optional configuration of 5. The difference between the two is that the optional configuration includes a small center seat in the back row. The Cross Turismo has marginally more headroom in the front seats and a large amount more in the back compared to the sedan. This is in part because it comes standard with a panoramic sunroof and also has a higher roofline. In addition, Porsche claims that the Cross Turismo has 15.8 cubic feet of space behind the back seats, while the Taycan sedan only has 14.3 cubic feet. Yet, the gap in the real world appears to be significantly more than that. The hatchback design also makes it considerably simpler to reach items located further back inside the vehicle. There is storage beneath the floor that is helpful, and the back seats fold down completely flat and split 40-20-40, providing some much-needed flexibility with regard to cargo. There is an additional 2.9 cubic feet of storage space available in the front trunk, which is large enough to accommodate a carry-on size suitcase. There is marginally more storage space inside than what is available in the majority of luxury sedans. The space available in the armrest bin's not particularly large. However, there is a cubby directly beneath the bottom touchscreen that can accommodate items such as sunglasses or even a small handbag. It is possible to store a couple of water bottles in the door pockets, but the glove box is not large enough to accommodate much more than the owner's manual. Got kids? Although it is simple to find the anchors for the child safety seats in the Taycan, due to the steep angle of the base of the rear seat, it may be difficult to adjust the base of your child safety seat correctly. If you don't slide the front seats up, there won't be enough room to install a seat facing the back of the vehicle. The touchscreen interface of the Taycan Cross Turismo is quite nice, although it's not flawless. The upper touchscreen may be navigated using the bottom touchscreen, which also has the ability to control climate settings. The lower touchscreen also has a virtual touchpad and shortcut buttons. The Taycan's touchscreen, much like other touchscreens, is prone to smudges. However, happily, these smudges are only visible when the system is turned off. This interface is likely not going to be to your liking if you're not willing to be flexible and spend some time learning new things. When it comes to entering and exiting the vehicle, the Taycan Cross Turismo is not as user-friendly as the other Taycan due to the sedan's lower ride height and shorter roofline. This is especially true for occupants in the back seats who will notice a significant improvement in head clearance. There's a lot of room in the front seats, but the space in the back seat's limited, and there's not enough room for your feet to fit under the front seats. The bigger rear window that comes standard on the Cross Turismo does aid in increasing rearward view, and the view from the front is even more impressive as a result of the thin windscreen pillars and the door-mounted mirrors. The wide and distorted view that the fisheye lens provides on the reverse camera is the most problematic aspect of visibility. The interior technology of the Taycan is carried over to the variant with the longer roof. This entails the installation of a curved digital gauge cluster A touchscreen measuring 10.3 inches that is situated in the center of the dashboard, and another touchscreen measuring 8.4 inches that are integrated into the center console. Also, Porsche provides a passenger-side touchscreen measuring 10.3 inches in addition to other desirable features. These features include a wireless connection with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, an integrated navigation system, and a Wi-Fi hotspot. The electric station wagon also provides the same selection of driver aid technology as the normal Taycan does, including automated emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and lane keeping assist. These features can be purchased as either standard equipment or as add-ons. Visit the websites of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety for additional details regarding the outcomes of the crash tests performed on the Taycan Cross Turismo. Among the most important safeguards are available adaptive cruise control, parking spaces with automated controls are available night vision, and protection from breakdowns and maintenance. We anticipate that the coverage that Porsche offers for the Taycan's electrical components will be transferred over to the Cross Turismo, as this is what we consider to be the most likely scenario. The guarantee on the company's high-voltage batteries is consistently ranked as one of the best available, and the company's other protection periods are comparable to those offered by other luxury automobile manufacturers. The limited warranty covers either 4 years or 50,000 miles, whichever comes first. The powertrain's covered for 8 years or 100,000 miles under the warranty, and there is no free, regularly scheduled maintenance. All we can say is, the Taycan's price is at the very top of the range for EVs. The standard equipment on all Cross Turismo models destined for the United States includes all-wheel drive, the more powerful Performance Battery Plus, an adjustable air suspension, and a panoramic glass roof. This raises the Cross Turismo's level of luxury even further. But in exchange for this, you will receive flawless software and circuitry as well as superior build quality. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts on the Porsche Taycan Turbo S Sport Turismo and your favorite high-performance cars. That's all for today's video. We'll be right back with more soon. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.